morning. Namaste. This is Sayali Kelkar. Welcome to my channel. Friends, today I'm going to talk about how to process the emotion of grief. Grief is one of the heaviest emotions that human beings feel. It is the deep sadness and the deep loss that we feel when someone passes away from our life. And dealing with grief is one of the challenging experiences that many of us face. All of us have felt grief to certain level. Some have felt more than the others. We all have somebody that we have lost in our life. And it is always a very difficult thing to process grief. So I'm going to give you 3 ways in which you can learn to process the emotion of grief. The first and foremost thing, my first way is that allow yourself to feel the emotion completely, in its complete form. Many of us, when we start feeling the deep emotion of sadness in us, we try to distract ourselves with work or go to office or go somewhere else so that we don't feel that deep grief in us. Do not distract yourself. Allow yourself to cry out as much as you need. Allow yourself to think of the memories of the person who has passed away. Allow yourself to feel whether it is hatred, anger, frustration, whatever it is that you're feeling, and deep hurt and sadness that the person is not there with you anymore. Remember, my dear friends, we are all human beings. We form connections, we form attachments in this life. And as part of our way of being in this world, we of course feel deep loss when our loved one passes away. It is okay to feel that way. There is no shame in it, and there's no big problem in you if you are feeling it in too much extent. So allow yourself to feel, but also remember that do not get tangled into it to a level that you are not able to help yourself at all. The way we process the emotion of grief is you observe everything that arises within you. See the feeling of hurt arising, see the feeling of deep loss arising, see the feeling of that I am not able to live without this person arising. It arises and then it leaves you. That's the way we process emotions. We allow them to flow through us. Become a channel. Make your body a channel for flowing of those emotions. Emotions are something that they keep flowing. They come and they go. If you hold on to them though, they start creating blockages within you. So tip number 1 is feel the emotions completely and let them go. Release them. Point number 2 is that imagine how the person who has passed away would have wanted you to live. Would they have wanted you to live in a very sad and a negative way and not able to live your life fully or completely? What would have wanted you to be like? Many times I have noticed that people don't want to let go of the feeling of grief because they feel guilty. They feel if they let go of the sadness, they let go of the grief, they are letting go of this person. My dear friends, the person has already passed away. What you are holding on to is the memory of the person. Whether you choose to live your life happily or you choose to live your life in sorrow, the memories of that person are always going to be part of you. The memories are not going anywhere. Nobody's denying that you had a beautiful time with this person. Nobody's denying their presence when they were with you. If you allow yourself to live a happy, normal life, there is nothing wrong with you. You are allowed to do that. In fact, it is also very normal and human to process the emotions and then again become happier after a certain time. Now, the amount of time you need to come to that stage varies from person to person. Some people take long time to process grief, sometimes months, sometimes years, and some people are able to do it much better. Whatever is your timeline, remember that it is okay to feel happy. Do not become a slave of the emotion of grief. Do not become victim of that emotion, saying that I can't let go of that sadness because I'm letting go of the person. You're never ever going to let go of the memory of that person. It's always with you, right? And now tip number 3 is that instead of focusing on the deep loss or how that person is not there with you and how your life is miserable because the person is not there with you. Focus on all those beautiful memories that that person had with you when they were part of you. Focus on all the good things they actually did for you, all the beautiful memories they imparted in your life, all the love that they gave you, all the happiness that they created for you. Cherish those memories, cherish those moments. If you want to express that beautiful feeling of their presence, you can express it in so many creative ways. You can write a letter, you can make a collage, you can make some beautiful art, you can make some videos. Express your gratitude for their presence in your life. Remember, this person came in your life for a reason, and they have passed away from your life also for a reason. So cherish their presence. Feel grateful and thankful that this person was part of your life and how much you have learned from them, how much you have gained from them. Focus on that and then see how would you want to live your life further. If that person was part of you, how they would have wanted you to live further. Remember, my dear friends, losing someone closest to us is the most difficult experience rather on planet Earth. And if you are dealing with it, give yourself as much time as possible. But I want to remind you one thing. This experience is one of the biggest reminders of the truth of this universe. And that is, every single thing in this world, every single person, situation, objects, things, fame, statuses, money, whatever you take, is transient. Nothing ever stays. All the greatest people on this planet Earth have passed away, and we all are going to pass away. We have no clue when we are going to pass away. So this has been part of our truth since the time we were born. We have just been neglecting it. We have just been fooling ourselves that nobody's ever going to die. But they are. Look around the people that you have in your life. Cherish every moment of their presence in your life. Let this be a reminder to you that life is finite, and so your job and your duty is to cherish every moment, make it worth it, do what you need to do every moment, and do what you are here to do. Fulfill your purpose, spread love, spread happiness, because that's the only thing remains when we pass away, right? So I wish all of you to have a good way to process your grief, and if you're still struggling with it, please seek help. Please seek help of therapist to help you process those emotions better. Thank you.